Hello and welcome to this class. For this class, we're discussing about the concept behind principle of tangency. We're trying to produce out the figure you're seeing at the right hand side of the screen. First things first, my first task there is to draw a horizontal line. As you can see, my arrow indicating the horizontal line. So I'll come to a point here, perhaps somewhere here, a point here. I'll draw a long one, short one, long one, short one, long one, short one, as you can see in front of you. My very next task is to take my t-square this way, and after drawing my horizontal line, my next task is to draw a vertical line. I'll come to this point here, somewhere around here. I'll draw a vertical line, long one, short one, long one, short one, long one, short one, as in this case, as you can see. All right, my next task line is that this point here is that point you are seeing my arrow indicating. So that point has a radius of 20. So I'll take my meter rule, measure 20, right? So from here to here is 20. From here to here is obviously 20. I'll place it on this point here. I'll draw a radius of 20 with a faint line first, faint circle first. I have this. Of course, my next procedure now is that there's a distance of 65. So come to this point here. So customer indicating 65. From this point here to this point is 65, right? At that point there, as you can see, I'll likely take this point here down. Take the point down to faint line, right? Such that I'll take this tip of the circle here, tangent. I'll draw a tangent line to touch that line I drew downward here. So join them with a thick line. So I have this one here. All right, what's my next task from this point? My next procedure is that from here now, my next procedure is that I haven't gotten the thick line here and the circle here. There's a kind of curve here, right? That curve is like a pothole, right? Like an empty tummy. So the idea is that I'll try to fill in. So I'm having the radius of that to be 20, so 50 per se. So 50 plus 20 will give 70. So I'll measure 70 from here to here is 70 on my meter rule. Observe, here to here 70. I'll place it at the center point, strike an arc this way, right? Next procedure is that I'll measure the radius is given as 50, so measure 50. Second task, measure 50 from here to here is 50, right? So at this point here, observe please, at this point here I'll cut the arc. Where the arc cut at this point here, I will use my my compass and to gauge it, right? I'll gauge concept. So gauging, I'll have this. Observe. So gauging, I have this one here. So it means that I can now successfully thicken this circle now, since I know my restriction. So I'll thicken this part here, right? I'll thicken it, right? So I have this one here. All right, this is what we have here, using the concept of principle of tangency. So I have the figure here. So this figure is what we have here. So I'll start with dimension from here to here. This is given as R50, right? Next up, the diameter for this one here is given as R20. Next up, the distance from here to here is given as 65, right? So from here from here, right, down to this point is given as R, what's it called, R65, as you can see in front of you. So this is what we have here using the concept of principle of tangency. See you in our next class.